Baby, I run to it like you owe me, bring it back. No, it ain't my birthday, but come and make it clap. Oh, let's do it, I'm on tap. And she gon' throw this whack. Shake it, work it, twerk it, come and do it for a man. You just got your head in, I ain't tryna take the piss, but you gon' need some shtick. Goddess like Alexa Bliss. Baby, I'ma need that kiss. And she gon' take this, and she gon' take this pic. Baby, I'm all on your hips like Bennett.
You see the stuff with that David and the girl.
I kind of, like you said, there's so much shit happening. I kind of tuned out that one a few months ago because it's been going on for a while, isn't it?
Yeah, so he finally got arrested for it. I'm not gonna play TMZ because I just don't really want to get into the whole TMZ. Like, this is what was said or what I was just told. Actually, again, it's a major case update. So, alright, cool. Let me quickly run through this and then we'll get out of here and do like that. I'm just intrigued as well because partially I feel like it does link to what I was talking about, just in the case of like, it was sad how much, like, for example, when they found out that girl died and certain things like that, and her body was discovered, my man's streams went up. Like,
oh yeah, damn. Fuck.
And it's just like, guys, like, he's like, so where I linked that is before when we was talking about, you know, like posting everything about and people's like, people have really died from these situations, and the way people just kind of like desensitize themselves from a lot of this stuff. Like, I get people might have been intrigued and want to go maybe hear exactly what was said in the song and certain things like that, right? But it's just like, I don't like, I just. It bothers me because I know there's some people that are checking it out and seeing what he actually said, but I know there's some people that are just like not involved, but just like, I'm not saying that they're listening to it going, I like this, but at the same time, it's just like, guys, like,
I had to watch someone break down one of his songs. I can't lie, because
it's weird.
I think he named the girl in one of the songs, and he's talking about, I don't remember, but it's about killing and stuff like that, and he says the girl's name on the song. When I seen that song, I was like, yo,
bro, that girl was a literal
it's not looking good.
Yeah, it's a child. I don't know what.
And apparently it's another, I think the girl's name was Celeste. I think his defense is that it's another Celeste, but his hardcore fans are saying, nah, we know this nigga, it was her.
Bro, stop supporting these fucking weirdos that,
because apparently they used to chill together on stream, or like people knew them in his fan base. They knew of them speaking.
Child, and he
of course
had all up on his streams, he was doing all sorts of weird stuff.
Yeah, man.
Not all sorts of weird stuff like that on camera, but as in it was just a bit of a questionable dynamic.
The communication was a bit loose, innit?
Yeah, I don't think everybody knew she was a child for a while though. I think it kind of came out after a certain amount of time. But again, it's like what I talked about with the Kanye thing sometimes, where it's like, guys, like, stop. I'm not saying that everyone knew what was going on, but like these men.
Sorry.
Go.
I forgot to mention, apparently her school knew about their relationship because I think that's what I heard. They used to chill together, and there was people in the Discord group that went to her school, and the guys that were in the Discord started obviously putting stuff on Reddit and talking about their relationship with the girl, and they said at sometimes like she would stop going to school to hang out with my man.
Yeah. I think I've seen this.
Bro, I was like, wait, what? So like, it's not like it's hidden. Like, people know, bro. Teachers probably knew if the kids knew
about a lot of this stuff, man. Like, and that's the sad thing for me. It's just like, sometimes you can hear some of the content in some of these man's music, man. And I know that there's a fine line between artistic direction and what people talk about and things like that. So I'm not going to sit here and be absolutely anti certain things. But how much of these weird, like, I'm not going to get into their whole, like, demographic because I feel like they're targeting a demographic. But what I will say is, how much of these weird ass man that you don't want to keep listening to rapping about some weird ass shit and then being surprised that they're into some weird ass shit in real life on top of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like being surprised when a gangbang against I'm going to jail for shooting a nigga, bro. It's like, you know, that's what they do. So when you got to pay attention, man, because art to me does reflect where you come from and who, do you know what I'm saying? I don't be telling the absolute God's honest truth in my raps, but I don't be lying in my raps either, bro. There's not shit I'm be talking about that I'm just lying about for the sake of just fucking saying in a rap, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I like to think that it does come from a certain place. Unless he's writing literal fantasy novels, then it's just nasty how, like, obviously in hindsight you look back and it's like some of these things are borderline connected.
Obviously, tell us you write fantasy, preferably before you catch the M. Don't catch the M and say, oh, all my music,
and then start acting like, yeah, man, like it's just some artistic directional thing, bro. It's disgusting, bro.
Say
like,
it from the get-go.
It's nasty, man. It's like the African Bambaataa thing as well. He was the guy from Planet Rock, and it's like, bro, like
With the biggest PDF in New York.
Yeah, Hassan Campbell was telling niggas about him for years, man, and it wasn't enough.
Niggas were laughing at
talking.
him.
Facts, though.
Bro, they were laughing at bro.
I don't like that shit. Like, it's, you know, I've never been like, nothing like that's ever happened to me. But what I will say is there's certain things in life that have happened to me. So as a man, I do take certain things seriously. Where it's like, guys, like, listen to people, because it can be difficult to deal with. As I said, this came out, nothing like that. What we're talking about has happened. But as I said, certain things have happened. And as a man, when you're trying to express that, sometimes I'm not saying that I get man them dynamic in certain things. So someone said something to me one time that I didn't even take too personally because I got it. But also it is just like, guys, like, stop laughing at like men just being like treated as certain. Yeah, like, because it's like, what, like, man is talking about some real horrible thing that happened, and like I said, because Hassan Campbell's a character, man are creasing, man are laughing, man are acting like it's just like whatever. When it's like, nah, fam, like, that's nasty what happened to him. And
they're questioning him and sometimes blaming him. There's people asking them, how old were you when that happened? They're like, but why didn't you do nothing? Was you a pussy? Why didn't you do? I'm like, wait, hold on. Yo.
See, this is the situation where you start talking about fight or flight and how people can react.
And then they wonder why he crashes out.
Exactly. No, but I'm glad you can see that, though, because that's the point. A lot of people don't look at that kind of thing. I'm not saying everyone has to be a therapist and care about these people enough to pay that much of attention, but at the same time, as you said, you can look at, as you said, like, he be crashing out and saying all sorts of wild stuff. I don't agree with Hassan Campbell. He's got some of the funniest clips I've ever seen in my life of him literally crashing out and saying wild stuff.
Yep. I agree.
Did you see when he was like, what? He's in the room adamantly going, nah, man, I'm telling you right now, 1 in 10 of like people in a room, they like kids, fam. And then 100 was like, nah, I don't know about that. Like, he be bugging out.
Adam was
he be
sweating,
bugging out. Yeah, like, he be bugging out. But again, as you said, it comes from a place, there's a reason. And a lot of people don't look at that enough sometimes. Like, where it's like, bro, do you know what certain people have been through sometimes? It doesn't give them a right to bug out and maybe drive a car into people, but it does, like, you know, you do have to look at certain things. So I find it nasty how much sometimes people just don't care about certain things, or just like, it's like, remember that there are real people that are dying behind some of this stuff, and it's not that you can't do your own.
Let's not forget how hip-hop treated the culture of hip-hop treated that information. What did it swept it under the rug?
This is why I don't like hip hop. I don't like hip hop, but this is why I don't love a lot of the figures in hip hop, especially as I've gotten older, because it's like, what does hip hop stand for? It's just being like the coolest guy in the room. And even then, a lot of those people aren't the coolest people in the room, but it's like, present yourself as the coolest guy in the room, but then have no real standards or morals. And again, everyone thinks I'm common. Like, I'm saying, you got to be like Common. Or, do you know what I'm saying? You gotta be like J. Cole to be like. I'm not saying everyone has to be like that, but you can rap about what you rap about, do what you do, but still have a level of like, alright, cool, that don't make no sense though. You know what? That ain't right. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, let's draw the line here with certain things, and that's just why, as I said, whether that's the snitching thing, as you said, man, that
pick your side, bro. Who are you riding for? Are you on the side of the PDFs just because they're famous, or you know them, or they did something for you, or do you want to be on the right side, like, bro?
Let me make that clear as well. I'm not comparing that to snitching. Do you know what I'm saying? They're completely different things. But what I would say is just in the sense of
thinking about it.
No, not you. It's because of what I said. So it's like, I'm not comparing that. But it's just more that, like, what I'm trying to say is there's just too much examples of people, whether that's the amount of sexual harassment and abuse. Like, there's just so much stuff that comes out with rappers every 5 minutes that it's just some kind of heinous stuff, and it's just like, yo, man, them, like, come on, man, like, you can do what you do and still have a level of like, alright, man, draw the line empathy here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, man can't just be cutting back on morals, or, as I said, being a gangster for 20 years then all of a sudden deciding something else. That's not even necessarily about Gucci Mane, but it's just like I don't know, it's just a level of like, let's just have a bit of something, like, I'm not articulating it the best, but it's just sad all round. So as you said,
take it for what it is. Don't try to think too much into it. How old was you? But you came from this.
I don't care about his art. I don't care what he did with Planet Rock.
He's a youth.
Yeah, like he did nasty things to that kid, like, and multiple kids, man. Like it's a disgusting case, and it's like for this to just been floating around for years, the same way that R. Kelly stuff is just floating around for years. That was almost the Boondocks made jokes about that type of thing, about how much times that like you hear about these things and no one don't give a damn until these men get arrested, bro. Then all of a sudden it's you can't even play their music or do certain things, like, and it's just like it's just kind of wild. So. Let me get through this. Let's get through this real quick. I want to see what it is. If you,
like me, had no idea who David or D4vd is before this body was found in the trunk of his car, let me catch you up.
Popular singer David arrested in connection to the death of a teenage girl, seen in this footage obtained by the California Post.
The reason I'm watching this is because he's finally been arrested. As you said, this has been around for
time. If he is guilty, which it's looking like it, about fucking time.
Yeah, man. I mean, even if he isn't guilty, I'm not saying that he should. I think he should have been questioned or whatever by now. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I'm not it's a sticky area in it, but it's just like, how this man's just been running around for this long when they found this guy on the back of his car, if I'm correct.
Yeah, you're picking up a school child from school and you're not related to her. Like, so you're telling me like nothing happened? Yeah, because it got to that point. Yeah.
Man,
it's wild.
Strange, bro. Very, very
strange. Wild.
This TMZ video capturing the tense moments when LAPD officers made the arrest at his home in the Hollywood Hills. Authorities say the body of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez was discovered late last year, dismembered and severely decomposing.
I'm saying be careful. You know what? Let me not.
In the trunk of an abandoned Tesla registered to the singer. Sources connected to the investigation telling ABC News the medical examiner has determined her death a homicide. Sources also saying the arrest comes after investigators compiled evidence and probable cause against the musician, the 21-year-old Houston-born alt-pop singer, whose full name is David Anthony Burke. The platinum-selling artist known for hits like Here With Me. I don't care how long it takes. And
gosh, she kind of looked like the
romantic Homicide. In the back of my mind, I killed you. Attorneys for the...
That's what I'm saying. Like, look at these tunes here that these man be banging out and then be confused when something happen. Yeah, and this is why I was saying that. Specifically because of that song where it's like, bro, why you look... No, I'm not saying that you got to question him and go, now he must be this because of that. But also, it's like, all right, man, I don't know if that's for me. That's all. Like, people romanticize this. Like, that's what they did with X a lot as well. The XXX Tentacion. Like, that's what they did with some of these men as well. Where it's just like, bro, you don't romanticize the pain that comes with the trauma that they've been through, but still recognize the trauma that they've been through is leading them to do some wild shit as well. Or even some of the stuff that they're saying. It's just kind of wild, fam. Like, romantic homicide, bro.
Nuts.
These are the niggas that man be bumping, you know. These times the man out here just making their music and grinding, don't get no type of love. Like, fuck the world, man.
Singers say in a statement, the actual evidence in this case will show that David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez, and he was not the cause of her death, adding, "We will vigorously defend David's innocence."
Even if he didn't kill her, his relationship with her was questionable enough that I'm looking at this nigga the same regardless.
Investigators tell ABC Rivas Hernandez's family reported her missing in 2024. Her body was later discovered last September, stuffed in the car. Neighbors saying the Tesla had been parked in front of the home for a while before moving to two different places on the street.
It's a little weird to see a car that I haven't seen here for a long time. Had a big dent on it, had a Texas plate on it.
The vehicle impounded and taken to this tow yard for 2 days before workers noticed an odor coming from the front trunk.
There was one real identifying feature that was on the human remains that was left behind, and that was a tattoo on the right index finger on the inside that read, "Shh." David has that exact same tattoo on his right index finger, as do other celebrities. Rihanna apparently made this popular. This tattoo is not incriminating yet, and the LAPD doesn't even know if the tattoo will come into play in all of this.
When the news broke, David was nearly 2,000 miles away in Minneapolis on tour.
David went on stage and performed that night and didn't acknowledge anything that happened. And I think that appeared to be a little bit offsetting for people.
The singer later canceling the rest of his domestic tour after Rivas Hernandez's identity was released.
I was gonna make a joke about Offset after we just talked about him, but not the time. But it was there in the back of my mind. Shout out Offset, man.
It's a fall from grace for the artist whose career was on the rise. Last year performing at Coachella and appearing on late-night shows like Colbert.
What do you have in store? One life away, we can't explore.
His music videos now also under scrutiny, like this scene in his song One More Dance, where a body is being placed in the trunk of a car.
Yeah, the man just got obsession with dead bodies, but they're just these normal ass guys. Like, get out of here, man. Leave me alone.
Broski.
Leave me alone. There's a level with that dark stuff that you're supposed to just like, alright, man.
Put dead bodies in a trunk, you end up on Colbert. Bro, do you know how mainstream that is, bro? This guy was proper mainstream. That's how your grandma could have seen him on TV. Like,
Facts, though.
I've seen this
Facts.
black dude singing pop music.
Facts, man. You know what it is? I've been into alternative music that I've seen so many people that I've had faith for end up being weird. That when I look, because I was about to reference another video where a guy was dragging like Xavier Wolf, but then it came out that he was just being abusive to animals and all sorts of weird shit on top of it. So it's just like this is what I'm saying. It's just always like, it's just like, all right, bro. Like whatever.
Fuck.
After watching you go.
21-year-old David is now being held without bail.
Yeah, I mean, wild situation. Absolutely.
How many years it's gonna get? I don't know how much evidence they have, but bro, I don't know what happened. Did he? Trigger warning, innit? Did he chop up the body himself, or did someone else chop the body? Because even that makes, if he did that himself, because bro, killing someone is something terrible. Chopping a body up is another level of terrible.
Yeah, that's that premeditated.
And then stuffing it in the car, and then ditching the whip, Yeah,
I can't even. That's like depressed. I should have watched the TI thing instead, fam. Fucking shit heavy. Shit heavy. Because as you said it, because it goes from a situation of just like as you said, that's the whole premeditated thing, as you said in it. Like I said, a manslaughter thing. I might box a man, he might drop and bust his head, and God forbid that ever happens. But you know what I'm saying, Whereas that thing, as you said, to stop and chop up body.
Bro, have you ever tried to like chop up a chicken or something, or?
Yeah, I actually have. It's not easy unless you know where the joints are. So that's what I was.
If you don't know as well, you're struggling, you're fighting, bro.
Yeah.
It's not just you're just bam bam. It's
like I tried to butterfly a chicken recently because I couldn't remember how to do it. I've been shown like once. One time I had to like prepare a partridge as well. So I literally had to cut the head off the partridge and then put my hand inside the thing, and they were telling me make sure you don't cut your gloves or cut yourself, because if you cut yourself or your hands in the intestine, then obviously that's bad news. Do you know what I'm saying? But the point is, like, when I tried to butterfly this chicken, it's like I forgot where the joint was, so I had to get the guy to show me, because when I'm just trying to chop through the thing, fam, that thing hard, fam. I'm there, gung, gung, like,
yeah.
Not a joke, man.
Stabbing at it.
Breaking news, the LA County District Attorney has just announced first-degree murder charges against singer David.
The pop and R&B artist was arrested on suspicion of murder last week in the death of a 14-year-old girl. KTLA's Chris Wolf is live in downtown LA with those breaking details. Hi, Chris.
It pains. Like,
yeah, absolutely. Hello, Lauren and Lindsay. We did just hear from LA County District Attorney Nathan.
She's been a teenager for like 2 years, bro. Like, she's like, man.
Hochman, also LAPD Police Chief Jim McDonnell, about this high-profile murder case involving a singer and a decomposed body. David, full name David Anthony Burke, is now charged with first-degree murder with special circumstances, lewd and lascivious acts with someone under 14, and mutilating a corpse. Officials released David's booking photo at a news conference this morning. Last Thursday, heavily armed Los Angeles police officers converged on a house in the Hollywood Hills to arrest the singer in connection with the death of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Today's major development comes 7 months after the
We just went over that. He was doing TikToks with her, bro. Just publicly just doing TikToks with a 14-year-old, and you're just like a mainstream artist, bro. Like, bro.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can get through this whole video because it's actually getting me a bit annoyed. Like, I'm just like, it's just annoying me a bit because it's just like, yo, like, as you said, like, just publicly out there. Like I said, I don't think her age was revealed for a little while, but regardless, it's still just nasty. It's like, you're a grown ass man, bro.
Yeah, because the people in the Discord knew. You get
this
we
whole,
didn't
yeah,
know,
yeah.
We don't know his life. But people that knew her are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, he knew. He definitely knew.
And you know, kids, sometimes they're not always in tune. Some of them might be thinking, they're not even thinking, wow, you with an older guy. You're like, bro, get me some tickets, bro.
Yeah, when you're young and certain things like that, it don't feel like that because you might not understand exactly how you're being groomed or certain things like that. So it might just feel like, to her, it might just feel like this guy really likes me. Like,
some of them are looking at like, raw, like she gonna get us tickets to shows and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they might not even saying it to adults. They're just keeping it secret.
It bothers me because it's like, bro, like you have. I don't want to make women sound a certain type of way, but I'm sure you have a nice, like, you could go out to somewhere and, you know, she might have a little issues, but you have a wide range of women that you can speak
options,
to.
Bro.
He's not an ugly man, like, no, he's not an ugly man. He's not, you know what I'm saying, beat up in the face or hurt. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't put himself together terribly. He could have gone out there and just, you know what I'm saying, even without he could have had no confidence, bro, just off of his music and stuff alone. He could have went out there and drew a whole range of over flipping adult age women, bro. Like, for you to be wrapped up with a 14-year-old, it's just, again, it says a lot about you as an individual, man. It's like, what is going on with you and your soul and your do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's like, you just don't. Like, you don't even feel good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a slight age gap in the last, obviously, the situation that you see with the person that I was around, and that was something that you can ask. I was always just conscious of, even though I didn't even need to be like that. Where it's just like, look, I always want to make sure I communicate with you in a certain type of way because I just don't want any. Like, you just got to be careful with things like that, and it's just like it's just a range of people that you can go and have conversations with and do stuff, and it's just like, bro, she's 14 and you're 21 years old.
And he's outside, bro. That means I don't know if he understands how wrong it is, but if he does understand, and then he's even going public with, like, the way his mind works is fucked.
Oh yeah, and just for clarification as well. Obviously, when I say young and age gap, we're talking perfectly fucking. Perfectly normal and legal ages, grown, like just to throw that out there, because you know people like to spin things or do certain things. Like, that person's a grown individual, so do you know what I'm saying? It's just you know, an age gap. But other than that, it's just like, like you gotta chill, bro. Like, you gotta chill, because that's just, like you said, outside TikTok's doing all sorts of stuff, like,
bro, making songs possibly about her. It's just
it's just not appropriate, is it? It's just like, I hate to laugh because it's not
how
funny,
do you
but
think
it's
like
just not appropriate. It's just, there's no other way you can spin it. It's not an appropriate thing to be out here doing, my boy. Like, you really can't be carried on like that.
Like, think about, like, you know, this brother in real life. I'm looking at him like, my brother.
And that's another thing.
What is happening? Do you want a one-way ticket to, like, the flipping gulag or something? What are we doing?
Like, you know when Lowski said, like, fuck on my bro, that's my jigger. Like, you gotta draw the line somewhere. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. You think I could be it? Like, and that's one thing I love about my friends as well. Like, my friends have, you know, some of them are perfectly normal, legal, amazing people that have just, you know, just lived their life, ain't no type of bad man type thing. Some man are on the roads doing what they've done. Do you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case might be? But there's still again. When I say, like, remember I said last time, like, we're kind of old school in how we think, like. Certain things can't fly, bro. You can't be around a man them doing these type of things, man. You can't.
I'm not gonna lie. The more you're talking about them, I'm gonna have to crash out on him, bro.
Yeah, like, you can't.
I'm thinking that, bro. Are you? Because I've pulled up my friends on lesser things.
This is my point.
So that would just throw me over the roof. Like, my brother, are you fucking nuts?
I've had situations where I've had to sit man down and get to the bottom of situations and find out, because, you know what I'm saying, like, just for your own due diligence, and just make sure, like, yo, is this, you know what I'm saying, like, what going here? So yeah, like, sensitive stuff, because as I said, I've been through some annoying stuff.
Nah, thank God that I haven't been through that, bro. Do you know what would play my mind all the time? Like, say that was a bridging, I cut him off because I can't be around people. every day I'm thinking, is my man still doing this?
I want to kill my. I want to kill my friend.
That's what would fuck me up, because I'm like, alright, cool. I know I definitely can't be around that, but I'm told him 1,000 times, don't do that. And now I'm thinking my man is probably doing it even 10 times more.
Bro, you can't be
and I've done nothing.
Me. If I find out that someone's up and like, I will do like, I'm not even on some bad man thing, bro. I will like, you can't play that, bro. Like that kid safety thing, it's not a flipping joke, fam. Like I will like do something stupid, or even aside from that, just like doing certain things to women and certain stuff like that. Like no, like the man them are pretty clean cut from what I know of. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we're all pretty good, man, and that's the point. Like we all got our little things that you sit there and maybe be like, alright, cool, maybe that was alright. Do you know what I'm saying? Or maybe that happened. Like that's just niggas growing up and doing whatever. But like at the end of the day, fam, it's just like there's a level of where you gotta hold your friends accountable, man. Like who is it? Sue Surf said it in a bar, and I've said it in other contexts as well. But it's like, you know, you're as real as the company you keep, man. If you chill around niggas that on that scumbaggy slimy thing, bro, you can't act like
around him that knew, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas around him that knew. Do you know what I'm saying? That was disgusting.
You can't call yourself 30 and you chill with a man like Africa Bambaataa or something. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. And I hate to use him because that's a big, obvious example. But I just, you know, for whatever reason, it's like you can't be calling yourself certified and be chilling around niggas that you know be doing certain things, man. Like there's a certain situation that happened with a certain wedding and a certain situation. Like, I don't even go into it, but it's just like, I probably shouldn't even be saying this. But like, yeah, like, man, put it this way, like, man, they looked at us like, man, differently after certain things, and I had nothing to do with anything that was this deep or that dramatic. It's just, you know, relationships dynamics. Let's just put it that way. But even that made man look like, bro, like, you gotta be careful, you know, trusting what a man say, because he'll tell you one thing and then you find out that's something different. Like, you gotta be careful with that. So, you know, all this type of stuff, it's just, it's sad it gets to this point. But also, obviously, you can't control what your friends do, man. You beat a man up 4 times and then he'll still go and do the same. So that's in his heart. That's in his heart, bro. And that's the disgusting thing about it. So
that's what I told you. That's what would fuck my mind the most. It's not even what would happen to me. Or it's just like, is my man still doing this? And I know it. And I'm just powerless, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine you reported it, you punched him, you done everything, and the brother is still out here doing that.
This is my point. Yeah, because that's the thing. I used to be a big advocate of this, like, physical violence. Put your hands on a nigga, bro. But it's just like, I don't really change that, bro. Like, these men, you would put hands on. What's that gonna stop a man in his bedroom?
Excuse me, sir.
At flipping whatever time o'clock. He's still carrying on and doing what he needs to be doing. Like, it's just not. Like, there's only so much hands you can put on a man. No diddy before, like, you know, after a while, it's just like, bro, you gotta hold other people. Like, you know, that's. Like, you gotta hold other people. Sorry, you can't be responsible for what other people are gonna do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's only so much that you can control that kind of narrative. So as you said, it's just like you can't fight it, but all you can do is just make sure that you separate yourself from that kind of thing.
Some man will say they want to be the executioner. I'm not that type of, like, I can maybe be judge, jury, but executioner. That's where I draw the line. You know,
yeah, because it's not your place, and also
you
it's
know
just,
what I'm saying.
There's many different.
I may agree with it. I'll be like, yeah, and then you hand me the knife, and I'm like, yo,
yeah,
I'm not taking on sins for this guy, bro.
Nah, I'm not saying go out there and kill. Like,
no, but I'm telling.
Nah, we ain't saying go out there and kill people. But I get what you're saying. Like, yeah. Like, you got to clarify what you're doing. This internet thing, because people just spin something and just be like, yeah, nah, that's what you meant.
I'm not telling you guys go M people in it.
Nah.
Be careful. I don't promote violence, but I'm saying, yeah, man. Some people would subscribe to that.
Yeah, nah, you gotta be.
And if it's not in the context of the justice system, you know. We don't have the death penalty here. No, we don't.
Nah, but I know that London's, because there's no like stand your ground laws and all that type of stuff over here. So I'm not saying that stand your ground law would even apply in this situation. But the point is just more like you can't even like. You can't just be like, I said, a man will break into your yard. You put him down and
behavior.
Yeah, like then you're still going to jail if you put that man down when he broke into your house with a knife and tried to put it to your throat. Like, you're still going to jail if you manage to get the knife off him and do something stupid. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah. There's only so much that you can.
If you get
But I was trying to find something a little more light-hearted to end on, because I can't even think. But I might just leave it there. I don't feel too bad in it. But that just pissed me off a little bit.
Anything light-hearted.
Baby, I run to it like you owe me, bring it back. No, it ain't my birthday, but come and make it clap. Oh, let's do it, I'm on tap. And she gon' throw this whack. Shake it, work it, twerk it, come and do it for a man. You just got your head in, I ain't tryna take the piss, but you gon' need some shtick. Goddess like Alexa Bliss, baby, I'ma need that kiss. And she gon' take this, and she gon' take this pic, baby, I'm all on your hips. Like Bennett.